Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tanner Style channel. My name is Oliver Tanner, and we are back at the Tannerlands. We're going to be here, so we just got here in the afternoon. We set up camp. We went into town, got our food for the week. Now we're back here, and we're just getting ready to get some dinner cooked for tonight. Now, you may notice in this video that we're all going to be dressed a little funny every day, okay? We're all going to look a little bit like Oompa Loompas, all right? So, here's the deal. Last time we left, my son and I, we stopped at a truck stop just after leaving here, the closest one to us, and we went to the bathroom and we did a little tick check. So, I pulled 3 ticks out of me. My son pulled 6 ticks out of him. Apparently this year is a heavy year for ticks because of our weakling of a winter. And all of the ticks here where the Tannerlands are all Lone Star ticks. And so, of course, everybody knows about Lyme disease. And one of the potential diseases unique to Lone Star ticks, apparently, is something called alpha-gal syndrome, where basically you develop an allergy to meat from mammals. So apparently all mammals have this alpha-gal molecule, except for humans, and when you get alpha-gal syndrome, what happens is you get a little bit of this molecule from a tick that has gotten some of that molecule into its system from feeding on a mammal, and then when your body sees that a tick has bitten you and that there's saliva in there, your body goes, hold on, we got to attack that, it shouldn't be here. And so your immune system goes and attacks that tick saliva to try and keep you healthy. And it sees that alpha-gal molecule in there, and it goes, hold on, you're here with the tick saliva, you must be bad. And so your body creates antibodies for the alpha-gal molecule. I don't remember the full name of the molecule. We'll put it at the bottom of the screen here. Anyway, so your body makes antibodies for it, and the effect is that pretty much you're allergic to meat after that. You can't eat meat anymore without going into anaphylactic shock, or so I understand, because your body says, holy crap, that thing is back, let's attack it. And so your immune system just kind of goes into overdrive to fight it. Now, when you eat meat, you're getting that alpha-gal molecule into you already, and your body thinks it's totally fine because it hasn't associated it with tick saliva. But when your body associates it with the tick saliva, then that's when it creates the response. That's my understanding of alpha-gal syndrome. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you get alpha-gal syndrome, you're allergic to meat from all mammals. So you can still have chicken, fish, reptile meat, and since humans don't have the alpha-gal molecule, I guess you could eat people too, but I don't know, I'm not really into that. And we don't have Soylent Green yet, so whatever, we'll see what the future brings. Anyway, long story short, I bought some coveralls for everybody because I don't need any crazy diseases from ticks. We're all hoping and praying that we don't already have something. We'll see. It shows up in about 3 to 4 to 6 weeks to maybe 3 months. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Hopefully we're all good. And yeah, so we bought some coveralls for everybody. We treated everything with permethrin, our coveralls and our boots. So hopefully we should be very well covered, very well protected from ticks while we're here, because there is a butt ton of them. And look, no offense to my vegetarian friends out there, but I don't want to be a vegetarian. I love lamb, especially, lamb. succulent, delicious. I love lamb. And I have this theory, you'll probably hear about more in the future. My theory is that the cuter the animal, the better it tastes. And lambs are awfully adorable. So are baby cows. Veal is pretty good too. And rabbits. Oh, all right, I should stop because I'm just going on about food right now. Anyway, we're here all week. We just got here. We're going to have dinner tonight. We're going to get down to bed. And tomorrow, it's back up to get working. So, I don't know how much of tomorrow I'm going to show. Tomorrow, we need to try and fix the brakes for good on the backhoe. And so, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if I show any of that. But there's going to be more. We got plenty of work here. We got 4 days here. Again, going to be here all week. So, see you in the morning.
The next day.
Okay, now we have had a full day. This is day 2 of our trip. Been messing with the brake system on the backhoe all day. There's a problem that we're trying to figure out. I think we might have it figured out, but we're gonna have to order some parts to actually get it fixed. So we're not gonna have that done yet today. But like, our reception out here is horrible. So I'm trying to order everything on my phone, but it takes forever, and I've been sitting in the car all day trying to get this all to work. And anyway, I just felt like my brain was turning to mush sitting in there. And so I decided to get out and do something. So we did get the top of that big tree cut apart. Had my daughter help with that. You can see there's that whole tree. And then while we were gone, we had those 3 trees. Well, one of them came down. We've kind of cut that up a little bit. The other one came down a little bit more. And it's kind of resting in these other trees. Then we had this tree that was tied to the other tree with our come along tool and our little cables. And so what we've done is I took those cables off and I've hooked that to another tree. And so we got the come along tool there, we got the cable, and then we just got a strap tied to the base of that tree, because the way that this is leaning right now, it's poised to fall like right in the direction of the porta potty, and we don't want that. So what I'm thinking is, if we can somehow drag the base of that tree in this direction, then rather than falling like that, maybe we can pull it over so it falls a little bit more like that. I don't actually know if this is gonna work. I'm figuring all this crap out as I go. So let's give it a try and see how it goes.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we did not achieve what I was hoping to. It looks like it's going to fall in that direction regardless, but hopefully, so it's going to fall in that direction towards the porta potty, but hopefully some of those other trees will break the fall. So what we're doing right now is we've got the cable attached to the base of that tree, and then we've got it attached to this tree, and I'm going to pull it and hopefully offset the fall, pull it back a little bit, and basically just pray for the best outcome. So here goes nothing. Okay, so it came down. Wow. All right, so it looks like we at least missed the porta potty, and we also missed Lacey. So that's good. Let's go see what the damages are. Our prayers were answered. I am very grateful. And so let's go have a look and see where Joseph is at, see what's going on with the brakes. And then I think we're gonna wrap up this video. And we'll continue this trip in a sequel to this video, where we're going to do a lot more actual cutting down of trees and hopefully get these branches into a wood chipper. That's the goal, at least. So we will see how it goes, but let's have a look at where we are with the brakes. When we pulled all of this stuff off, it was caked with grease and there was a bunch of rust and it was all nastified. So Joseph has been busy cleaning this up, and all of this stuff right here, that whole housing and the straps, those are all the brake pads. Those cannot be oily. They are oily, so we're gonna have to order that brand new, and we need to do a little bit better of a cleanup job on, that's a differential lock, I believe. So we need to do a better cleanup on that, see if we can't get some pieces freed up in there, because it was not moving. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's moving very freely right now. It wasn't moving very freely earlier, and I think that part of our problem might be with that differential lock, because so one thing that we discovered the last time we were here and working on the brakes, we finally got the left side brake working, because for a while neither brake was working. So we finally got the left side brake working. We replaced that slave cylinder, replaced both of the master cylinders, replaced that brake line, and then when we tested everything, what we found was when we applied drive, only the left wheel was moving forward. The right wheel was stationary. Like it would budge forward a little bit like it was trying to move, and then it would just stop. And then when we applied the brake, the left wheel would stop and the right wheel would start moving forward, which I think explains some of the sliding backwards we were doing whenever I would back up and try to apply the brakes, because it would get all squirrely and well, I considered starting to wear Depends after all that. Luckily I didn't need to, but anyway, so I think that there might be something going on with the differential lock or something in there, because that differential lock, to my understanding, is what links the left and the right together as far as a drive is concerned, because with these old backhoes, maybe this is with all backhoes, I don't really know a lot about backhoes, but the left wheel and the right wheel drive independently of each other, and they brake independently of each other. So I don't know. We're going to order some new parts. The next trip down here will actually replace everything, because it's going to take a while to get all the parts sent to us. And then, you know, we'll try and clean up this differential lock. And then when everything is all put together, then we'll put it all together. And again, we're going to be saying some prayers, hoping that it works this time, because I need this backhoe to work. We're knocking down these trees, and you know, we can limb all of the branches and chip them and all that stuff, and that's great. But we need to do something with these trunks, and I want to mill these trunks, so we need to be able to move them, and I need the backhoe in order to move them, because I'm just not strong enough to do it myself. I know that's disappointing to some people, but it's just a thing that's true. Alright, so we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. If you're not, then no thank you! Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye-bye!